Hey, Lewis, what's up? Started raining. Well, there goes that idea. Oh my, we got rain. 17, 18, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Hey, Jalen, what's up? Looks like for a little bit we're going to be just fast forwarding time because it's got a lot of rain. A lot of rain in the forecast for late autumn. So we'll just put this back. And well, check and see our crops. I don't remember what crops we have. Oh, we got a lot of wheat, barley, oats, canola. Okay. So let's see here. Maybe we'll just sell some crops. Really the best time to do it, though. Yeah, looks like we're just going to be fast forwarding due to the weather. GoldenEye, what's up? Let's check our pigs out. 338 pounds. And the best time to sell these jokers is gonna be further down here. Yeah, still going to be a while. This is really the worst time to sell them, so we're not going to do that. So yep, it is going to be a bunch of fast forward. So we have the point where we can harvest our corn. Sleep on the morning. Ah, ribeye steak, rice and broccoli. Nice. What? Snow in the forecast? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might be SOL. We can't get our corn. Speed up the clock a little bit. Oh, there is our snowfall. Oh, and then a quick transition rain. Okay. Water our porky pigs. Well, if the temperature is right, yeah. Right now we have an air temp of 34 degrees, so I guess it was just cool enough. All right, pigs are fed for the day. You need to clean up the spillage downstairs. Hey Thor, what's up? Tristan the man, how you doing tonight? Got a little bit of spillage going on here. Yo. So I was surprised when I saw this map get released on the mod hub. The farms that were included, farm that was excluded, all to fit within the file size constraints. Talk more about that once the show starts. All right, that's good. Let's just go see what the crop moisture might be. %. It's doubtful we're going to see it dry out between now and morning. Rabid Rob, how you doing? Where's my pillow? There it is. Snow in the forecast again. 27 degrees. Check the forecast. So yeah, we got snow in the forecast off and on today, snow in the forecast tomorrow, forecast Saturday, Sunday, and then 2 days of clear weather, snow again on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, we seriously might not be able to get our corn in. Oh, it's great to hear, Rabbit Rob. All right, here we go. Less than 5 seconds to go. Let's get the process started. And we are back here on Italia Light. Lots of stuff has changed since we were gone. Not with our game save, but with the world itself. Highlight is now, or the Italia demo, I should say, is now out on the Giants Mod Hub. Available for all platforms. Oh no. We have snowage. Alright, so real seriously, we need to look here and think about our corn. What we can do to possibly salvage this situation. Slow the clock down a little bit. We're in day 19 of autumn. Day 19 is today. Here's day 20. Friday, 21. Saturday, 22. Sunday, day 23, and day 24. 2 days left in autumn before we have any chance of it maybe drying out. Now we do have a lot, oh my gosh, a lot of wind speed on Monday. First day of winter right here, 32 degrees. Do we risk it? I mean, we were banking on our corn to be our pig food. Do we risk being able to harvest our corn by waiting for day 23 and day 24 and hope it dries out? Or do we punt and bring out the old forage harvester, chop it, buy this silage bunker right here, and just put it in for silage, and then sell it at the biogas plant? That's pretty much our choice. But if we do that, well, our Piggly Wigglies, we're gonna run out of pig food. We're gonna have to sell them, I guess, and salvage, because we're not gonna have any pig food. So what do you think we should do? Put it in chat. Let's know. If we forage, what are we going to do? Lease a forage harvester. Do that. That'd be an absolute pain in the butt. Scooter's workbench, what is up? Hey, I left you a couple photos in the chat, or in Discord. I finally remembered to get some images for that huge mouse. Pretty sure you were looking at the right mouse, but went ahead and just took some screenshot or a picture. Mouse, and oh, big hand reveal. My meaty hand over the huge mouse. We got 1 vote for silage. Well, we got 2 votes for silage. Green and yellow. I don't have a green and yellow silage. I mean, that's not green and yellow. So 2 votes for silage, 1 vote for Piggly Wiggly food. Feels a little bit like real life weather. We've had a cool snap. Actually, it's got a frost warning again tonight. Can't tell you the last time I recall ever having a frost warning near the middle of May. Oh, we gotta clean them out. Hold on, I gotta clean them out. Next time, Tukey. What are you talking about next time? We pretty much put that one to bed. Did we not? What? Why is this not turned on? There we go. Alright, good. There went our snow. Guess I could be when it's not raining, I could be planting or something. Got my head so wrapped around getting that harvest. All right, let's sleep on to morning. They have not been on this map for probably a week. Kind of forgot what the heck was going on. There we go, 10x speed. All right, let's see here. What do we got going on here? So, all right, we've planted 14 and 21, right? Planted those. So they are growing. We have, we're gonna go spray canola fields. That's what I was going to do right at the intro when it started raining, and then I got all distracted. Red got lucky. What? How did Red get lucky? That's what I want to know. Make sure we are applying. Yep, we're applying crops. So good to go. Let's get on this. And let's talk a little bit about those images that were released earlier today. 12 new images of Farm Sim 22. Y'all take a look at the blog post. Have an opportunity to watch my video. Head start? What are you talking about, head start? There's no head start. In the exact same save game. Those were started at the exact same point. So we basically break down the blog post, kind of just go over the blog post a little bit, and then spend the rest of the time of the video kind of taking a closer look at the images, studying the images, maybe to piece a little bit more information out of them. You have to say, I was really going to not stream last night, and then Giants dropped the bomb on me and sent me that information and said, hey, this goes live tomorrow morning my time. I was like, oh, well, good thing I didn't commit to do a stream, because I would have no time to have put that piece together. But what some of the highlights of what we saw in those images, we saw summer, 2 different autumns, and then winter. And we saw that on 3 different scenes. 2 houses and 1 just kind of woods scene with a barn and a little bit of a farm revealed off in the distance. And, you know, summer was summer, a nice deep green with lots of foliage going on. You saw on the one house off the corner a field. And the field, well, it had a different texture than we've seen so far in any of the other images that have been revealed for Farm Sim 22. Now, it was kind of off the side, you know, it wasn't really the main focus. Zooming in on the image really didn't make it that super clear, but a little curious what that texture on the field is going to be. So, you know, it didn't look like a plowed texture. It didn't look like the cultivated texture where we've already seen the cultivation, where it's kind of the working in of the residual plant material, the stubble. It didn't look like the seeded texture that we've seen in images already released at this point. So what could it be? Could there be different textures, let's say different cultivated textures, depending on if you are cultivating a plowed field versus a field that had a crop in it? Are you cultivating a field that was already cultivated? Get a different texture. There was a comment actually to the video. I thought it was a pretty interesting comment. Someone said, well, what if you got different textures for like a power harrow, a subsoiler, and a disc? Now, we saw in winter, saw icicles hanging from the eaves of the roof. We saw thick snow covering the roof of the houses. We saw snow on stair treads, snow on windowsills, and kind of snow accents on the top edges of bricks and kind of on maybe the edges of a wood siding, which was pretty interesting. As we were to be able to expect, we can basically peer into the windows of the houses. We can even see kind of past the doors that had windows in them. Kind of see past those. It was kind of expected based on what they did in Erlengrot and what they were saying about Erlengrot and maps going forward. Not a whole lot was revealed. Maybe. I mean, what we did find out from the blog post is Giants has confirmed at this point that basically this is not your seasons from Farm Sim 17 nor your seasons from 19. This is its own creation. I.e., everything you think you know about seasons and Farm Sim gameplay is probably not going to apply. And there has been some concern that every winter scene we've seen so far has been snow covered. So there's been a little bit of concern that winter equals snow. There was some Brazilian ambassadors that were basically, the Brazilian community is a little concerned that they're seeing a lot of snow, which can be a little bit of a deterrent as to their realistic gameplay for their area. Burke, I don't have best maps. I don't do best lists. Because my best is not going to be your best. It is not going to be Scooter's best, or Tuki's best, or GoldenEye's best. So I just don't do bests. Pretty much count that if I'm playing on a map, I like it. If I'm not playing on a map, it doesn't mean I don't like it. Which means I don't like it enough to find time to play on it. So yeah, there is the hope, as you said, Scooter's Workbench, that seasons can be customizable to a region or area. But yeah, it was interesting. Coming back to this map coming out on Giant's website and available for console. It's interesting because I saw Sealy P's map tour, and he never went up into the town. He never went up there. He never even mentioned it. Makes me wonder if that doesn't exist. Yeah, the PDA was the same, but this whole farm has vanished. It's non-existent. This cow area down here is non-existent. It's just empty. But he never talked about the town, other than the fact that this egg sell point was actually moved over to here, which again was weird. Which makes it, and this I want to visit someplace. So like this. The sell point here, this was moved over, over there. And then this area that area up there that lets you turn on and off the triggers. Well, I'll just this area right here. This was actually over there too, which makes me think if this whole town, the church and everything, if it is, if it's not present on the demo version, it's over on the Giants Mod Hub. Yeah, I know he had to strip out a lot of stuff for it to fit on console and be, a decent slot count, but we know that farm up here on the hill doesn't exist. So this is all just a big blank area. And then the cow area down here was just a big blank area. Oh, there. G. This area down here was a big, just a big blank area. Yeah, I mean, as Scooter said, I think this is a map really does set the bar high, right? So we've got this now fertilized. Figure out what we're going to plant in there. Did we say we're going to put corn in there? Park this. Then we'll have to figure out what we're going to be doing. So what we really don't know with 22 is how the seasons change. If they are just a fixed number of days. Is every 2 days a different season? I mean, we have seen 2 stages of autumn. We know there are at least 2 stages of autumn. I would only imagine that there are maybe 2 stages to every season at a minimum. So does that mean that is our gameplay going to be 2, 4, 8 game days to a year? Well, hello, the Shaming Man Games. How you doing tonight? So we got, all right, so put Triticale in here. I remember because Triticale yielded good. We got straw off that, and we were able to sell that at a good price. We had oil seed in here. And cereal. I see that flashing. So, oil seed. So cereal, then oil seed. And then what would be best next? Another cereal would do pretty good down here. Corn. Corn would definitely do good down here. So we could plant corn down here, but of course we can't plant corn until we meet again. So we can't plant corn until late spring. Do that, then we are pretty much done planting until we get that harvested yet again. See where we are with our crop moisture. This map does look mighty fine. Shaming Man Games. And now it is basically available for all platforms. So that is great. So 26%. I don't think we're going to get... Oh, not with it raining again. Sleep. A whole bunch of sleep and hope we get the weather we need. We're all gambling tonight. Oh, I lost points. Come on. There we go. Weather's like, oh my gosh, just complete washout today. Still have good weather Monday, Tuesday, good windy weather. Oh, Jeff. Jeff, you'll get some points. Just chat it up a little bit. I don't know how. I only have 15 hours. Given the fact that I'm in every stream. Right? It's because I don't chat constantly. So it somehow it establishes activity based on, I guess, if you chat or not. Oh, we must have not. Oh, there comes the snow again. Oops. Triticale is a hybrid of what, like barley and oats or something. Basically, it's a hybrid cereal crop. The exact reasoning for its hybrid nature is a little lost to me at this point. Off the legs off a donkey. Oh my gosh. What purpose would a legless donkey have? Okay, so Triticale is a hybrid of wheat and rye. Then Spelt is like a hybrid of a couple others. Computer's Workbench, you've got 100,000 points. Congratulations. Hey, it might not be realistic, but a little beam marker or a little dot on the ground sure would be convenient. Trying to line up your little wheelbarrow. Which, according to this, we've used for 12.9 hours. No, we bought this used. Okay, so I'm sure it had hours on it. Hours on the wheelbarrow. That is some funny stuff right there. Gamble all your money away. We're gonna run out of food just about the same time that we maybe get to harvest our corn. I'll tell you, that's one question that we've got. Probably not a lot of people have bothered asking, is what the user interface is going to look like for 22. I mean, they changed it up pretty significantly for the transition from 17 to 19. Remember, in 17 we had a little black box basically across everything on the top. So, I haven't seen how the UI is going to be different. Synchronizing. Oh wait, I'll just go ahead and roll some dice. Shop search would be nice. Well, we do know, right? We do know that there are additional categories. Oh yeah, 120,000 more points. We do know there are additional categories. We know there's new brands. We think we already know a new brand. I think the what is it? The Dutch brand Diablo makes a bunch of I guess, cultivators and other soil. Whoa, what happened there? Other soil work. They've announced a video about being a future partner for Farming Simulator. Well, that kind of implies to me that they're going to be in Farm Sim 22. That is a new brand that's kind of already leaked. Yeah, now I've actually gone through and I've shrunk my UI a little bit. I think I'm running a UI at like 75%. Just to minimize it a little bit more. Get a little bit more screen real estate to the actual gameplay. Well, they probably didn't have a 22 logo for putting on that video. And if you listen to the podcast from last week, pretty much have stated that that there probably isn't going to be anything new for 19 at this point. %. Yeah, it's in the graphic settings in the main menu. It's like UI scale or something. And on that wet crop symbol, that vanishes. Trying to slow the clock down. All right, it didn't vanish. On to day 23. Ooh, this is the day. It's supposed to be windy. This is our best opportunity to get this crop dry. You can hear the wind roaring now. High wind speed. Good sunny weather today and tomorrow. This is it. Oh, it's dark. Where's my headlamp? Sunny weather. Windy. I don't know why it didn't say there was drying conditions. Clearly there should be. Any interesting mods drop that you all found interesting? Let's go and water our pigs. One thing we can easily forget, fast forwarding through all these days, is to water and feed our pigs. A little bit of spilt pig food down there we'll clean up. I'll tell you one thing that I saw is I felt that the shadows were crisper in 22, at least based on one of the screenshots that we saw. So shadows in 19 can be a bit jagged and hazy. Yeah, the trike looked fun. Pretty much one more load of pig food. Let's see what our moisture is. %, so it's possible. %. Top of the hour. Is it going to go away? 1%. Oh my gosh. Should be gone. %. Why is it not going away? Oh no. Right, tomorrow is it. Tomorrow is it, people. No more wet crop. No more wet crop. No more wet. Oh, it is wet crop. Sorry. Got all excited for nothing. Let's go ahead and park our trailer. Kind of will it to be dry. Like, hey, we're prepped. We're ready to go. %. Overnight dew just kills you, doesn't it? %. Yeah, this is exactly what we were worried about on 6%. 4%. Gonna happen, is it? %. It's gone. Our crop is gone. Say goodbye. Gambled and we lost our crop. Happy Potato Pigs, this map is indeed now available for console. Not this exact version, but there is a version available for console players. It is called Italia Demo. Scooter's workbench, that would be cheating. It still says ready to harvest. It hasn't withered yet. Interesting. We're definitely beyond the stated planting season. I am surprised it has not withered. I need to feed our pigs. But what we can do now is we will focus on selling our crops, selling our pigs, so we can't feed them anymore. Keep our losses. Maybe I've seen that before. I have definitely seen that before. Oh, is it gone? Gone. That's not. Yep, it's gone. Vindication, validation, verification that, folks, crop loss is possible, can fail, even if you did it right. But listen, that's how the cookie crumbles. Some days you just don't get your harvest in, some years. It was a really wet late autumn. Nothing we could do about it. If we take a look and let's see, when can we sell these pigs? Oh, these pigs are gonna be, I need to feed them for another several days. I wonder. Let's look here. Pig food mill. I want to see. I want to experiment. Will the pig food mill convert wheat to pig food? Aha. Go find out. Wheat. Start filling with cereal mill. Heavy. Can't turn it on. Let's go see. What are you talking about? The bot? 2 months? Alright, we're gonna get wheat out. There, it's a little tight, isn't it? Oh, are you talking about the quote? No, that's 5-3. 5-3, that's international. So that is weak. Nope, it is not. Giving us corn. It is giving us wheat. Let's go back up here and just unload this. A bit of an experiment. Kind of wishful thinking. Back in the silo. Now, I don't think we can buy crop anywhere, right? Let's go around and see if we can buy crop. Where'd my pillow go? There it is. So did it rot? Put this back up, we'll put it away. Skinner's workbench doubled his holdings. Doesn't Raz his stream, right? The bot loves you over here. Tyler, thanks for the sub there, buddy. Just in time. How you feeling there? Feeling any better? Let's tip side, we'll put it back in there. Raz, you missed it. We lost our corn crop. It never dried out. We lost our corn crop. Yep, that whole field is withered. We had a super late or super wet late autumn. Really only had 2 days of no rain. And those were the last 2 days of autumn. And it just never dried out. Oh, I don't want snow. It should. Hey, Henry. Should give us a fertilized state. Well, with precision farming, it's not so much a fertilized state. We should get some nitrogen in it. It's okay. I mean, we won't get our pig food. We won't be able to keep the pigs over winter. I'll probably just sell them here around mid-winter when they are a decent price. Got a lot of wheat. Should have a decent income. I'm gonna use some wheat right now to feed the pigs with. Hey Nick, what's up? But we are using a wheelbarrow to feed our pigs. That's good enough. All right, so let's take a look here. Wheat. 5 game days for all of our cereals. Canola might be peaking now. Canola, we got 50,000. $725. Just go ahead and sell our canola while we're at it, I guess. So you can get the wheelbarrow over at lsfarmingmods.com. That's what I can do. Could have a I could have a lower third with the various mod sites that I actually do get mods from. And someone's like, hey, where do you get that? And I go, well, I get it from here and put it up on stream. That's a wonderful idea, Rez. Thanks for having that for me. Let's all give Raz it's a good old horn hawk. Alright, hold on. Hold on, I can't have that. Can't have that. Now my sound effects will work. Big old clap. What a great idea that was. Let the great sell-off commence. Did add some more lower thirds to my repertoire. It's about to fly up here in a moment. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to use that more in a tasteful and useful manner. Squiggy, what is up? Welcome to the stream. It is winter time, so that means it is time to sell everything. All of our work finally coming to add our pocketbook. This way, my dear friends. Stay on the road. It says T views. I can change that. That's easy to fix. Easily fixed. Oh! Lost points. Oh, did you? I was gonna ask. You felt good enough to plug it in and give it a whirl? To views? Hello? IFO takes canola. There we go. Oh, Matt, well, thank you so much. $7,000 times 5 loads. Let's fix. Alright, we fixed that. We won't have mod to views anymore. That sounds like an exploit there, Squiggy. Does it not? Does it not? I also need to do this. Turn it off. There we go. What? Go off. No, that's not the road. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the road I need to take. Yeah, I'm really curious if the town up there on the hill, if that exists on console or not. If it doesn't, then that means you had to pull out the town, and to pull out the big farm on the hill, as well as the standalone cow area. Oh, here we go. Yes! How do I have? What? Where did I get that many points? And we've established that, what, 20 million points is the max? Yeah, hey Henry, you're maxed out too there. Yeah, you can't win anymore after 20 million. Seems like. Right there it says, hey Henry, 20 million. Or is that just 2 million? I don't know, I can't count zeros while I try to drive. Maybe, is that the max you can win? 2 million? I was just reading that all wrong the whole time. I was reading it wrong the whole time. 2 million is the max you can earn, you can win. Because 1 million is the max you can lose. So once you get a couple million points, unless you have a really bad run on luck, it's going to be hard for you to, zero out. side right, chip side left. There we go. I need to come across or more to the right side of this dump. And he had a run of really good luck. Pretty much it was a few days of never losing. Well, Raz, tomorrow I'll be in the office, but I can type you through something. But I think it's very intuitive once you get it plugged in. Just start thinking about it a little bit. I think that's where maybe Elgato's secret sauce is in its almost powerful simplicity. You know, like I said the other night, I've got... What is that? Why is that running? That is not to be running. Like I said, I've got I start stream forms like 20 different things over the course of about 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Basically mutes all the audio sources, blanks out, deactivates all of the sources, making sure that pretty much I'm in a known starting state. Then it activates just the sources I need. And it starts to stream with YouTube. Starts the countdown timer. Starts the background audio. Go. There's my wonderful field of withered corn. What are we going to do with it? Well, we'll just have to cultivate it under. Oh. go. This is where we need to go. The other big point about the map that is over on the mod hub, Giants mod hub, is that one is Maize Plus free. I know there were folks that wanted to wait until that version of the mod came out or map came out in order to play it. $7, $14, $21, $28, $33, $35,000 is what we're going to get off of this canola. Let's see if we have a better chance if we come up here and up on it. What? Seriously, turn off. How are you turning yourself back on? That's been a nice rock steady price all day. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if these necessarily are drifts, more than just the fact that these are all 3D roads, and just the snow level is such that the snow is only showing through the 3D road in a certain area. It's kind of a snowdrift effect. More a result, I think, of the texture, the modeled road. I mean, who knows? Maybe he went in and put in. Maybe he went in and made the seasons mask such that certain pockets of the road never got snow to give you that snowdrift effect. You know, you'd have to pull up the map and I guess pull up the seasons mask and see. Two more loads. Like I said in the video today, deep dive number 2, where we took a look at the new images released for Farm Sim 22. The thing that really got me super excited when I saw the snow scene was not the snow on the roof, was not the icicles, but it was the appearance of snow on the stair treads and the windowsills. Because in 19 and even in 17, when snow kind of appears on the map, it basically rises up as a layer on the ground. It doesn't settle on anything. You know, you don't see snow like on the tractor, or on the roof of the tractor, on the hood of the tractor, or on the top of the wheel wells, right? You don't see snow there as if it truly fell and landed. Snow just kind of spawns up from the ground. But having snow on the windowsills and the stair treads, or at least the semblance of looking like snow on those things, then it really gives you a more of a sense that it fell and it landed on those areas. And what we learned today from the blog post, I've already mentioned it once, but I'll go ahead and mention it again, was that the Seasons for 22 is its own creation. It is not ported from Farm Sim 17. It's not ported from Farm Sim 19. It is its own Giants creation for 22. No doubt they took great inspiration from the Seasons implementation in 19 and 17. But Seasons as it is in 22, Giant says it is their baby. So we can't really say, well, this is how we expect Seasons to be, because it's not Realismus' Seasons. It is Giants' creation. So I'm sure there's going to be lots of folks going into 22 with preconceived notions on this is how it's going to work. Probably notions of, well, this is how it needs to work because that's how it worked in 19. We're going to have to learn it all over. One more load today, then we'll advance to tomorrow. I just have to say, I think the map author did a really great job with his dusk lighting. There's a little town up there on the hill. All the various lights lighting up things. Oh, Raz, if you're still around, the compost facility down on Susquehanna should have over 100,000 liters of compost. I would think that that would be ample compost added to the digestate and slurry to get those fields. Then I was kind of wondering if maybe the at $500 or so, maybe the compost was more valuable to sell it than to spread it and use the fertilizer that I already own. I don't know. It's like 500,000 or 100,000 liters at 50 or $500, roughly 50 grand, right? Should have enough fertilizer already bought. The labor is the same, right? What I need is the cash. This my turn, so now we're gonna have to go back the long way. I don't think you can duel with 1 point. Hey, Kalish, what's up? Yeah, I think maybe that'd probably be a good idea. Slurry and liquid. Slurry, digestate, and liquid. And then leave the compost for revenue. I think what we'll do is just sleep through the night once we unload this trailer. Then we'll drive back in the morning. Oh, Raz, how is Tennessee doing on gasoline? Dude, this whole pipeline thing has got me fired up. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's hope you've got gas in the car. You might not be buying any. I would say that so probably most of the pumps around here are bagged and tagged as being out. $37,000 in income. Barley in. Squiggy is, well, I'm in Virginia. It's all because of that stupid pipeline. Supposedly, North Carolina, South Carolina are out. Georgia's supposedly out. Other areas of the east, southeast have maybe been thwarted with shortages or outages by having some of it get manually reopened. Here we are. We got a broken wiper. But I worked Tuesday, and basically I had a little over 3/4 of a tank, and on the way home I basically passed 2 stations that were pumping and 4 stations that were empty. 1 station that was price gouging, at 20-30 cents higher than everyone else. And then I finally got it at a small pump that was actually cheaper than everybody else. They still had gas, but pretty sure they're out now. But my big concern is not when the gas is flowing again. It's just being able to catch up and get fuel properly delivered and redistributed and get caught up from having so many places plumb dry. It's one thing to have the ability to keep places running, but when you have hundreds of stations run dry and suddenly you need to fill hundreds of stations from being dry, and then you have the populace that needs fuel basically discovering that, oh, this station over here has fuel. Everyone goes over there and runs it dry faster than it normally would. Then means it's going to be difficult to keep those stations resupplied until you can eventually get things caught back up. Oh, 277, I would love that. I paid 283, and that was cheap compared to everybody else. Alright, so pigs are still a ways off. Their crop is still a ways off. Go ahead and fast forward a wee bit. Where is it? There it is. Because I don't fix wipers, Thor. That would require modding talent. So I am a talentless modder. Prices can vary drastically from state to state, right? Even within a state, depending on if other localities within the state have their own fuel taxing. That picked up. First winter here in Italy. decent on that. Alright, so let's, hold on. Wheat, we have oats. Wheat and oats, that's all we have, right? Okay, wheat, oat, triticale, rye. Wheat, oat, and barley. It's all going to be here in 2 days. Oat and barley. Let's see what triticale and rye are. Same. Okay. And then our pigs are a little after that, right? Yeah, a little after that. Okay. The big sell-off on day 6 and 7 of winter. And load that up. What am I doing? We don't have frozen ground. We can do field work. I hear the word flu test in your future. Get ready to have a stick jammed down your throat. So doing this in the snow is interesting because we've lost some grip due to the snow. Have to go across the hill, I guess. In. Offset. I'm drifting. What you call drifting while cultivating. That is right. Here's workbench. let's see if we are getting our PF. We're not getting any extra nitrogen or pH. We get no benefit out of this. The wonderful reduced grip of snow, right? I wonder if that Dute's Agri would give me more horsepower or the same horsepower for less money. Wouldn't be overly realistic for Italy, but I didn't really realize that a lot of New Holland tractors were built in Italy. Yeah, the Dute's Alex is a mod that came out in Giants Mod Hub earlier this week. Basically, Dute's bought basically Alice Chalmers back in what, the 80s, and basically wanted to expand into the U.S. and basically branded the tractor Dute's Alice to try to keep the name of the American brand, figuring that that would maybe continue some brand loyalty. But it was a miserable failure economically for the company. They lost some insane amount of money as a result of the venture. Did I? Okay. Wouldn't be the first time, right? At least guided steering can compensate for the drifting. 202 horsepower. We're sitting at 240. So if we can only go to 202, then that's not going to help. Alright guys, well that is gonna do us for the night. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. We are at our 2-hour time limit. I don't know what's going to be going on tomorrow. We may or may not be streaming again tomorrow. Like I said earlier, tomorrow is my in-office day, and it can be quite time-consuming, or not time-consuming, but I can be quite short on time. Basically trying to get back from the office, get dinner ready, get everything ready for a stream. So kind of be a game time decision on what we're going to be doing tomorrow night. So definitely keep an eye out in the channel for a posting. And until next time, happy farming.